Hey, welcome to the screening room. I'm Russ Simmons.
And I'm Sean Edwards. All right, we got a little bit of a local connection going on with today's first movie, Russ.
Kinda, sorta, yeah.
Well, no, sort of.
Yeah.
It's set in Kansas City.
Yes, Kansas City's Channel 4 News gets invaded by aliens in the wild new Steven Spielberg sci-fi opus, Disclosure Day. Emily Blunt plays a KC meteorologist, and Josh O'Connor is a cybersecurity expert who each experience a psychic connection to an alien intelligence, putting them at odds with a shady non-government agency.
So here's the deal. Steven Spielberg concludes his alien chase with the third film of his Space Invaders trilogy, Close Encounters of the Third Kind and E.T. But Russ, unlike those two previous films, Disclosure Day has loftier ambitions, and the master of making small stories ginormously big, he doesn't quite stick to the landing with Disclosure Day, but that isn't saying it isn't interesting.
You know, Sean, the actors are fine, the suspense is palpable, and the camera work, the action sequences, they're all masterfully executed.
Yes.
It all gets a little too literal, though, when it could have benefited, I think, from more ambiguous touch.
Yep.
Still, Disclosure Day is very entertaining and shows Kansas City is out of this world.
Yeah, you know, it's actually a film about belief in a higher power and the acknowledgement that humans don't have a clue about the vastness of the universe. Now, if that doesn't sound fun, it's because it's not. Disclosure Day is more like a heavy, thought-provoking think piece that at times functions not like a movie, but more like a dissertation, almost like sort of like a sermon, something you would get in church.
Well, I kind of disagree because it's really action-packed, so I'm giving it 4 popcorn bags.
I didn't say it's not missing the action. I didn't think it was enough action. I just thought it got a little heavy, that's all. 3 popcorn bags. If you had to rank it among Steven Spielberg's filmography, where are you putting it?
I put it in the middle.
Exactly, it's right there in the middle. So we do agree on that.
Speaking of action.
Yeah, speaking of action, we got The Furious. A mute handyman's daughter is abducted by child traffickers. He then teams up with a journalist who's been working undercover in search of his wife, who was abducted in the first scene of the film. It's a ballet of violence that admittedly gets, you know, it gets a little tiresome after a while. You know, by the end, I felt like I was watching a cartoon, and I found myself waiting on a cameo from the Roadrunner. But you know, this is a movie where everyone is fighting. The men, the women, the children, and they fight with everything. Sledgehammers, bicycles, concrete blocks. Russ, the word concussion does not exist in this cinematic universe. You didn't see it, but I give it 3 out of 5 popcorn bags.
You can see all of our reviews and interviews with Hollywood's biggest stars at fox4kc.com/screening room.
Yeah, including me grilling Steven Spielberg about why he chose to set the movie in Kansas City. I felt he didn't really give us a good enough answer.
You know, he was my very first celebrity interview, and it happened right here in Kansas City.
Yeah, so he has been to Kansas City before, which there's no excuse for them to get the coverage of the newsroom wrong in the movie.
True enough.
Yeah.
Like, it was insanely over the top. Newsrooms aren't even like that on Good Morning America.
Yeah.
Let alone Fox 4 News.
Makeup people, hair people.
But it's also, the scenes in Kansas City look nothing like Kansas City.
White Plains, New York.
Yeah, and they didn't even pay attention to details. At least make the police cars blue and get the license plates correct.
Seriously. Wow.
Most of that
that's
will go
disappointing.
though.
Hold on, but Carly Ritter, she may be up for an Oscar. She was great in the movie.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, they could just call us and be
Just
like,
call us.
hey.
We could have sold. Oh, is this a Steven Spielberg poll?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
this is our
best-
viewers.
So what do the
Steven
viewers say?
Spielberg.
What is the best
Jurassic
Steven Spielberg
Park.
movie? What's winning right now? Jurassic Park with 20%, followed closely by E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Russ, what's your favorite on this list?
E.T.'s a classic.
Okay.
I mean, I think even with the serious films like Saving Private Ryan and Schindler's List, I think E.T. is the better film.
E.T. is the more entertaining Steven Spielberg film, but the best Steven Spielberg film technically is Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Yeah.
I mean, that's a towering
good
thing.
one.
And what I get from you guys, though, is Disclosure Day's not E.T.
Good fun.
Well, no, it's not.
not E.T.
Because Disclosure Day is not for kids at all.
Okay.
Like, no, it's not kid. It's a serious, super adult movie.
All
Okay.
right. Good
All
stuff.
right. Well, good to know, and happy to go into it knowing these things, so I don't have to go like this. Oh, the whole time. Come on.
Man, Abby, if you worked at the Fox 4 in Disclosure, you would have your 3 makeup artists.
I've been
And
living the life.
it is Channel 4, but it's the old Channel 4 from back in the day when Channel 4 was NBC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because remember, right where we're standing right now, there used to be a big, huge logo of a peacock right here.
Sure was.
Yep.
75 years ago.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.